Harley, are you eating enough cake?
Harley, are you okay?
I think Harley,
Do you have any extra cake?
like, always has, like, 20 cakes a day. It's probably really unhealthy.
Yeah, that's like a lot of cake.
What do you mean, no? More?
You need more?
That's not healthy.
You should really be. Oh, I don't have food on me. You should. Harley, stop. You should really be eating something, good for you. Like.
Have a potato.
Potato. Yeah, have a potato.
Harley, have a baked potato.
Harley's running.
And there goes Harley.
Where's Harley going? Also, can I just say, Ender, love the outfit change.
Oh, thank you. I had a bit of a revamp.
You're not going to mention my wardrobe change?
But your wardrobe changes every single time. Every single day you have a different outfit.
Yeah, that is true. You have a different outfit a lot.
I mean, you're missing an eye.
No.
What happened to your eye, Dark? Dark, where did your eye go?
Oh,
Yeah,
I
where's your
traded
drag?
it.
You
For what?
traded it?
Some guy was behind my house at like the middle of the night, and he said, "You want some wings, boy?" And I was like, "Yeah, sure." And he
But
said, "Give
Dark,
me your eye." And I gave
Dark,
him
you
my eye.
already have
Haven't you
wings.
always had wings?
Yeah, but they were like small wings.
Dark,
Why are
does
you
it say
ganging up on me?
where are the wings that this guy gave you? You don't have any other new wings on.
Yeah,
I can't stitch onto my own back.
Okay.
I can't stitch stuff onto my own back.
Are you trying to experiment on yourself?
No.
I thought that was
It's not a
the
self-experiment.
I'm the one that did that. Don't take my thing.
Harley, that's not any healthier.
We remember what TJ did last week.
Honey bottles aren't any healthier. You can't just drink honey.
They're not pure sugar. You need something healthy. Dark,
Harley,
give her something.
eat
Give her
potato.
potatoes.
Harley, eat potato.
Actually, while we're all gathered here, do you guys want to see something that I recently did?
Ooh, sure.
It's not anything fancy, but, it could give us a point of traveling.
Where are they going? Shit, he said that's our accent too.
Riyo.
Yeah.
Riyo, come here. And
Wait, Ender, what are we going to look at?
I'll show you, just keep
I'll tell
following,
them
keep
about what happened
following.
at the lab.
I fell down a hole.
They don't seem to trust you very much.
The haters.
Haters gonna hate. Haters gonna hate. Oh, a duck.
Look, I
Oh,
made a
actually,
little
this
dot.
is so cute. Now all we need to do is remove the island straight from hell.
Oh, yeah, but we can travel. We can go on a little trip.
Yeah.
Red person boat.
Travel.
Red person boat.
Yeah, I think Harley said, let's go exploring. I have Harley's book now. Harley, where are we?
Harley's going to can Harley sail on their own? Okay, yeah, they're capable of rowing a boat.
Yeah. So wait, where are we going?
I don't know.
Just following the river?
Oh, we're going on an adventure!
I do
Oh,
know,
adventure.
I know
Your
that
voice so
there's,
accurate.
Dog check.
what the hell is that?
I don't know!
An abandoned house?
Looks like it. Oh my god, actually, it's kind of cute, honestly.
Oh, yeah, well, this looks very nice.
Yeah, cute if you like living
It's
outside.
actually so cute. Maybe there's stuff for us to loot. Probably not.
What'd you find, Dark? What is it?
Ooh, books.
It's for dark.
Why is there a bark? Wow, why is there a book for you?
I don't know where at this point. Yeah, to be honest, I've been trying how to get this been since the war. And since the three of us got separated, but hey, it's not been terrible. And I looked for people in my travels and lost just as many, to be honest, but I've gotten stronger from each world and changed a lot.
Here.
What the hell? Where did you find this?
Is that
I found that upstairs. First water. That is good water. That is disgusting.
What an inconspicuous level. Maybe we should put it away.
I mean,
Ender, this book is signed by you.
what do you mean the book is signed by me? I didn't.
You signed this book.
Dark, why would a book that I signed to you be here? I've never been to this place before.
It's got your signature.
Yeah.
I've never been here before. I've literally, this is the first time I've ever seen this place. Fine, okay, here, have it.
We should, you know.
Oh, Harley, here. Harley, here, have your notebook back.
Well, TJ found a key.
When does a lever ever, you know, like appear out of nowhere and actually?
I don't know. It was just on the ground upstairs.
I mean, it's a key. I have it.
I gave it to Ender. I gave it to Ender. She seems like the most responsible one.
I feel like I'm pretty responsible.
I mean, if there's a key, then it's got to go somewhere.
Hey, Harley. Harley, you want to come look at Harley? Ow, Harley. Do you want to come look around the
Why
house?
are you staring at a
Harley,
crack?
you should get out of that corner. What are you?
Harley, why are you staring at the walls? Please don't try to lick the walls. We know you said English. We know you said you had to eat healthier, but you can't eat moss. Moss probably isn't it good.
A designated reader? Or do you want me to read it?
Oh, I can read it. I want to read it. Gimme. Aw. Well, Harley also said something. Circle? You mean this?
Is it experiment though?
Ow.
This experiment spelled wrong? Then, yeah. Oh.
Doc! I mean, wow, how inconspicuous.
I can't see because I'm beside of Harley.
Oh,
Let me read this.
I can't see.
Wait, should we read the book? Should we read the book first?
Yeah, probably. Where's CJ?
Experiment.
I'm over here. Ow.
Code name, Nefurio. Description, silver hair with back purple. Wow, this is all just... This is all just notes about you guys.
Probably don't hit the lever yet.
I mean, it's called experiment notes, so maybe it's some kind of copy from the old lab or something. That sounds so weird.
Do you guys think there's a way to turn on the lights in here or no?
I mean, this place looks old as hell. If the lights still work, I'd be surprised. Oh. I stand corrected. The lights still work.
Wow, that's so weird. Well, we should probably leave. This place seems like scary.
It is really scary.
I mean,
here.
if you want to go wait upstairs, you can feel free to.
Nothing.
Oh my god! No. I swear I just saw a ghost. Is that a ghost?
Riyo.
Hi. Who are you?
You must be the receptionist.
Dark receptionists are usually, like, at the...
count me as a receptionist that I've been doing.
Can I get an appointment?
No.
An appointment for what?
Guys,
Don't stand on the desk.
I don't think we should
Thank
be
you for the
talking
gift.
to
The Reaper.
Why not? Listen, as far as I know, you guys are the one who trespass here.
Trespass?
We should leave.
I haven't seen anyone in years. Hello. Where did you guys come
Why
from?
are you touching the book? No. We shouldn't be
Why
touching
are
things
you
that aren't
acting
ours.
like this?
No, we shouldn't be touching things that aren't ours. Come on.
Why are you acting like this, Riyo?
I don't think these books really belong to anyone anymore. Whoever was here is clearly...
I did manage
all of
to
us
grab
should be
a
on
book.
edge.
I did manage to grab a book. Let's see what Riyo's trying to hide from us.
I'm not trying to hide anything.
He's not hiding
You really
anything.
are. We're very much on edge.
On edge naturally.
This is about Ender.
Don't touch this.
It is?
Please.
Let me see.
It's like an experiment log.
Experiment 067. Name Ender. Creature Nephilim. Gender female. Age NA. Origin overworld. Object class. What the hell is all this?
I don't know. Dark and Riyo took the rest of them, so ask them. They might
I got one. That's experiment 028.
I only have 4.
These could come in handy.
Brenda, read out the book. No, read
Sorry. Okay. Sorry. I mean, okay, I'll read that out the book, but maybe we should, like, talk to the weird rabbit guy that we just randomly found down here. I feel like we kind of just brushed over that.
I think we should leave him down here.
That you guys it's
Okay,
pretty rude that you guys
do you have a name?
Hello.
Do you have a name?
Hi, I'm Subkiss.
Well,
Oh, Subkist. Okay. Oh, Subkist.
Hello, who are you, tiny person?
Oh, I'm TJ.
What the fuck? Who the fuck is that?
Don't-
This shit?
Hey, don't go to random places.
Yeah,
that you
maybe
know.
don't just go wandering off on your own or anything.
Leave
Like,
me alone.
Riyo?
Hello.
so, how long have you been down here?
There.
I'm hiding nothing.
Don't
Can
really
I
have
read
a
one?
block. Don't really have a block. So,
Harley.
Did you get that book?
Are you alone down here? I mean, this
Yeah.
Are
place
you kidding me?
looks like a lab. So, I mean,
You got the lead.
There's a
can
book on
you
the
say that again? I can't hear you.
I got an empty inventory slot.
this place looks like a lab, and you're clearly not human.
TJ
So,
got it.
Oh, can you guess the lab?
I hid it. Oh, and I've been creative.
Do not,
Oh my god.
do not, please.
what?
He's
Right.
moving.
What is that?
What is that thing?
If you're worried about that thing, you should look behind you guys.
Yes,
Oh.
guys, we
Oh.
shouldn't, we shouldn't worry about any of this.
Actually, you look fairly normal.
Why are you acting like this?
You look really
Get out,
normal.
Get out.
I'm not
Good
acting
lord.
like anything. I'm just saying we should leave.
I mean,
Oh.
it's
You know,
Wake
you
up.
think that
maybe
I'm
you
a fucking
dark.
demon,
Dark,
but
maybe-
I'm terrified of a little haunted mansion type shit.
Maybe you should stop poking at it. It doesn't seem to be.
Yeah, it looks dangerous.
I mean, it doesn't seem to be like
Like,
alive. It's kind of just sitting there.
Menacingly.
I know.
Well, what about the other?
It looks
Wait,
like. It
what about
looks
the other
like-
kid?
Honestly, it looks like a robot.
Where? Oh, there.
Like an on switch.
Hey, guys.
Let me see if there's something under under his neck.
What about the other kid, guys? Okay, maybe stop messing with the weird animatronic-looking thing for right now.
Okay, I'm just gonna lock the robot back in
There's.
there.
Where did that child go? There was a
In
child
here.
You guys saw it too, right? Oh, hello. Are you okay?
Yes.
Wait, you're a child and you're taller than TJ? That doesn't make sense.
Hey, something's going on in here.
Wait, Sub, didn't you just say you were alone?
These are different code names that we were given. Like, I saw the one that was on my experiment notes when we were escaping. Something's not right here. What
I mean-
do you
No wonder,
know?
that's gonna work your robot back.
And maybe you should read out your book.
Alright, yeah.
Please
Okay.
do.
Experiment 067. Day
Guys,
1.
I solved the problem with the new guys.
Okay, let's not worry about Doc at the moment.
Yes, just leave them in there for right now. Let's just ignore. Okay, day 1.
Okay.
I swear, every single time I try to read, someone starts talking. It's okay. Day 1. Ender's such a wondrous child, abandoned by her mother. What a shame. I personally couldn't bear such an inhumane action of never seeing one's own offspring again. But Ender will grow to be perfect. My creation, my weapon, she will be perfect. Okay, that's not ominous or anything at all. What? Okay, day 5. 067 seems to be adapting well. She gets a little rowdy, but for a child her age, that can't be helped. Other than the few incidents, she's already showing signs of her obligation. Maybe a need to please, or she's already given up. Not like I care much. Her emotions won't be necessary once we're finished. She's finally gained her classification. Object class safe. Day 368. 067 continues to grow. Her classification has been changed due to an incident involving her handler. It's clear the ability she's been granted has given her the confidence to try to fight us. She's been successfully contained, but her behavioral corrective training will begin today to assure her behavior doesn't occur again. Object class. How do I say this word? Euclid? Is that okay? Okay. Day. Oh, Jesus Christ, so many numbers. 1,804. 067 continues to grow sufficiently.
Oh, sharks.
Its behavior has been managed. It stays quiet compared to the others, and it seems to have its memories completely changed of its previous life. It'll be the perfect weapon, the perfect object. To protect this country, and more importantly, to protect him. The others will begin to start attempting to program its brain, so that its emotions will no longer impact its duties. Her brain will be all mine. All she is will be mine. Experiment 067 Ender is destined to be nothing but my brainless weapon. Day unknown. So many years have gone by that I cannot seem to recall how long it's been here. 10 years, perhaps? It doesn't matter. 067's minds seem to be battling our attempts. We got a small amount of our coding in there, but not exactly enough to assure it will completely obey us. But it doesn't matter. Our weapon is almost complete and ready for field testing. And that's it. There's nothing else after that.
I'm sorry they coded your mind so you could be a traitor.
I mean...
He's a sleeper agent?
I don't feel different. I feel fine, like normal.
Well, how are you supposed to know? You don't have the memories, and
I guess not.
Well, surely that was enough. We don't need to read books.
No,
I feel like
you're not doing that, Riyo. What do the other books say? If there's one about Ender, who else is there?
Fine. I'll
Wait, what?
Stupid things all the time.
Can I see that book that you read for archival purposes?
Oh, wait, Ender.
If you let me make a copy of it afterwards, yeah.
This your book, or
I don't want to alarm anyone, but the scary robot is awake.
What do you mean the scary robot's who let it out?
Well, these two were locked in there with it, so I assume that.
Okay, well we have
hey, Harley.
scary robot dude, bunny rabbit man, and a human child.
Oh, that's awful.
I mean, okay, speaking of, how are you still human?
Should I start ripping wires out?
Do not start ripping wires out. Stop hitting them.
Cut it out, both of you.
I want to know about the kid.
Fair fight.
I want to know about the kid. How are you still human?
Yeah.
I mean,
okay?
Yeah.
Here. Have some of this. I found it in there. Maybe that'll help your voice. Oh,
Maybe
the robot you hit.
We could get out of here and leave them here.
Do you still? Are we missing any books?
How do I find this?
I got one.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't.
Hi.
I got into this.
hello.
Yeah.
We can leave them in here. leave the system for the game.
Guys, the door is closed.
So, how long have the three of you been down here?
Ender, the door is closed.
But
We've been here for a while.
let us out! Dark! Riyo!
Where the hell are you guys?
Dog, they're gonna find a way to do something.
We gotta find. There's levers up there. Maybe we can grab one of the pull one of those off the wall and use it. Or you can just punch through the door.
We're gonna make sure there's nothing else on this tower.
You know why that works?
Go down there and stall them or something. I don't know.
Alright.
I'm going up there. I'm going to see what's going on.
Are you guys alright?
Are we alright? You guys locked us in there.
I don't want to hear it from you, Dark.
Where are the rest of the books? Where are the other books that were down there?
Why did you guys lock us down there?
We didn't lock you down there.
I've just got the one book Ender gave.
Oh yeah, magically the door closed on its own without any of us being able to do it. But you two just happened to be outside the room?
Of course.
Not to mention, Riyo, you've been acting weird ever since we got here.
And I'm just saying, we don't need to be messing things we don't know about. We don't need to be reading.
But that's the fact. We don't know. If there was one book about me, there's a chance that there's books about all of us. So we don't know anything, but those books could tell us.
Why do you want to know anything?
Because we want to know what happened to us. We have every right to know.
Fine. It's fine. They're still in my system.
You know what, Riyo? Give Ender the books.
No.
Yeah.
You're true.
No, because we can't. We
give
clearly
Dark
cannot trust you or Dark.
Why? You guys are messing with things you shouldn't be messing with. You know not what the fuck?
Yeah, the robot's awake.
No.
Is that the guy from The Secret of the Mimic?
Seems that his wiring frayed over the years. Maybe it's just make a little cleanup.
I like your scarf, Magic Man.
Hey, do you have any idea how long you've been in here?
Anyway, so you gotta read the book. Like, can I delete it?
Dates unknown.
I don't.
Hey Siri, what day is it?
Are we
I
gonna
don't-
read the book or can
I don't think
leave?
it comes with Siri.
Are we gonna read the book or can I leave?
You should probably give them to Ender so when we can actually trust without locking us in a freaking room.
How do we know we can trust Ender? She literally just read about her being a sleeper agent.
Yeah, but I'm not the one who locked us in a place and then ran away with the books.
Creature, demon, hybrid, gender, male, age 17, origin, hellborn, object class, Euclid. Dark Star woke today, confused as to his surroundings. The boy was found at the bottom of a well. They called it Lucky. He showed small signs of resistance on his initial checkup and starting experiments, but eventually he obliged. Presumably due to the fear, a trait that was rather surprising considering his background. He obtained a control chart today. Considering his possible abilities and his assumed personality and importance, all experiments to be executed to him must first be approved. Other than minor concussions and small spurts of pain, the boy is healthy. Object class, Euclid. Day 7. Little Star is going along nicely. Wait, guys, hold on. Okay, sorry, I was finding my reverb down. Little Star is going along nicely. He had his first tough experiment today. Cool thing, but sadly it's necessary to make him stronger. To see what abilities he has. But I digress. I can't help but want to run in and stop it all. His wings have grown larger, the experiment seemingly advancing his growth rate. He's already learned the rule of not fighting back. He's rather timid and less curious, but I assume it's how he is so he can keep himself safe. His meal plan is being developed and changed accordingly to handle his growth. and we've gotten better clothing to cater to his growing wings. But it's clear the other scientists are having a hard time adjusting to Dark. A lot of the time, it depends on me to execute his unique containment features, although it's necessary as it's essential to keep him as happy as possible. Other than Little Star's nervousness, he's going wonderfully for his first week. Day 24. I've been watching Star for a while now, from a distance. This update is more so for future scientists. Dark hasn't had any major issues. He's growing well, eating the correct diet, and obeying to experiments. He's already starting to recognize certain scientists by something other than looks, a trait that most experiments take a while to master. He's so perfect. Already showing bias to certain scientists. He's starting to show signs of regenerative powers, though only in life-threatening situations and rather slowly. Day 104. Experiment 028 has already begun to show early signs of memory loss. An experiment which was executed to try and tap into any essence of the sins he may have inherited went wrong. While the experiment itself was approved, there were aspects of the experiment which the head scientist was unaware of that were revealed during an audit investigation. While the scientist responsible was taken care of by the head scientist, experiment 028 seems to be struggling to recall certain aspects he should remember. Whether this is an inability to recognize scientists being able to recall events of the previous days or forgetting certain experiments altogether, a mandatory investigation on the effects of his memory loss and a potential cure was ordered. Day 297. Experiment 028 had an incident recently regarding two scientists. It was almost as if something clicked in him, some sort of outlaw. He had attacked two scientists who were executing an experiment meant to see his body's reaction to a small drop of holy water, intended to build immunity. The solution seemed to cause a violent reaction. Both scientists were seriously injured before it took 3 guards to contain him. Only one scientist had survived through treatment. The request to change the experiment's object class to Keter was denied. The head scientist broke protocol to evaluate the experiment, although under an altered look. After the incident, experiment 028 seems to respond better to scientists who have a calming presence, including those who work in or dealt in areas such as childcare, mental health, hospitality, customer service, etc. Day 1107. Star's memory loss has finally seemed to slow down. I think it finally stopped. He didn't seem to forget anything about his life before the lab, or at least nothing that a normal kid wouldn't forget over time. Any more incidents were documented in the incident report. Day unknown. Stark is so old now, so big. Although he's far from being perfect, but sadly I fear that if we do more, there may be a chance it'll tamper with his natural abilities. I'm confident he'll grow into them. He's recently turned 15. His wings are nice and strong, while he's starting to show more demon traits, a preference for sin-like actions, although it's how the bloodline seems to feed, as was discovered through experimenting on another member of his family. His fits of rage have seemed to calm, and he seems craftier than most kids his age, but he seemingly accepted that this is his life until he's ready. He's gone back to accepting that silence and obedience is what will keep him safe, although I can't help but wonder whether he will. And then the page is ripped after that. Okay, are we done? Can I go home now?
Yeah, I think we should go home. Can I see that boat?
So there was only for you two?
Seems to be. Seems to be just the two.
Riyo, you sound suspicious as hell.
No.
Riyo, do you have Harley's notebook?
Experiment
Seems like we should.
127. Name PJ, creature, deer/wolf, hybrid. Gender male, age 20. Origin Origin, Overworld, Object Class, Euclid. Day 3. Experiment 127 was donated to the lab not too long ago as a child with no special or necessary abilities or status. All experiments for this specimen are free range, like a body bag to use. So far, this experiment has mainly been used for spared cell tissue, blood analysis, and substance testing, all of which is seen to survive. Day 12. In one of Experiment 127 recent sessions, a scientist had begun to alter its DNA, forcing an opening in its double helix and an inaccurate and incomplete replication. And this was done with DNA found from a meteorite to test how the experiment's body would react to such an external threat. The experiment caused its DNA to become unstable, causing a chain reaction within its cells, and had ultimately shifted the experiment's appearance to some sort of goo. Day 395. Experiment 127 is coming along nicely. While initially showing struggle here and there, after some corrective action, they've begun to behave. A while back, I had an idea to turn it into something we can use to our advantage, a tool which can infiltrate enemy locations. Since then, we've continued to destabilize its DNA, causing it to be able to squeeze through small crevices and cracks, which was our goal. Of course, experiments and been so many others at the time, it's hard to keep track of all of them. This book barely seems important. But in case anyone were to find this, I want you to know that we've decided. Experiment 127, TJ, will be the initiator. He doesn't know it yet, but he'll be the one to stupidly lead all of those idiots right into my hand. Now I just need to figure out how.
What?
TJ, I can see why someone's very pushy about those books now.
But what?
It's been a lie from the start.
I think we need to get away from where we currently are living.
In case you might do something.
Hi.
Systems back online.
Are we missing some? Where's Harley?
If I knew, I'd say something about it. I don't know anything.
Here's the guy. Okay, I don't know where Harley went. Oh, there's Harley. Okay. Hop in a boat, and we're going back. We're going back to mainland. Where's the robot going?
It can't touch water.
Oh.
You guys
Well, you can hop in the boat.
The robot can't touch water. Hey, Hey, come on. We've got boats. Come on. The boat should protect you from the water, okay?
Wow.
Come on.
I'm so confused right now.
Okay, come on.
Don't worry about it.
I am as well.
It's okay.
Aren't you gonna stop?
Yeah,
Here we go.
why are you hitting him anyways?
There we go.
Deeply careful this way.
Whatever, let's go, dog.
Alright, I guess we'll meet you guys back home.
Yep, meet you guys back at the mainland.
And then we'll discuss what sort of happened.
Come on. Okay, stay right here. I will go get a clock to dry you off.
By the way, I want to see the other books. I didn't realize I was lying. I did.
I don't think there were any other books.
You and I both know that's not true.
Yes, I saw that. I don't think there were any other books out there. I think you're the only one with other books.
Yeah, I think I was in that book.
You and I both know that's not true.
I mean, I've got the 2 books that have already been read.
You got it.
being Ender and Dark.
Yeah. There's nothing else, then why are you stressed?
And then there was one about
And then I
TJ.
also have the book
So why wouldn't there be one about the other
written
people?
by Ender in that secret laboratory.
What doesn't make sense is why is there a book about 3 of us, but not the rest?
But not what?
Not the rest of the people.
See, even if there was, why do you want to know? Now TJ is destroyed. Now you are supposed to be nothing but a weapon. I mean, do we really want people ruining lives?
Here, dry off with this, okay?
Because the point isn't knowing what we did or what terrible things we might be. The point is knowing just to know.
Okay.
Fine. It's not like these are.
Let's take you guys to the campsite. Come on.
Just have to live with it. So where are the other people?
At the campsite, apparently.
What is this place?
Campsite, I presume.
Where's the campsite? Oh, there it is. Where are they?
Have you seen Vapor and Bits? Ender, hey, have you seen Vapor and Bits anywhere? They've been gone a while.
I have not. I've kind of not been paying much attention to it.
Yeah, their place has been deserted for a while.
Whoa.
Good Lord, Riyo. Okay.
Anyways,
Same with Power Cat. Have you guys seen him at all?
I mean, I've caught glimpses of him.
Thankfully not.
I've caught glimpses of him every now and then, but...
Okay, so the robot needs to come with us and everything because it does need to dry off a little bit more. Hey, buddy, hey, come on. And we got a nice warm fire for you to dry off by. Okay.
I don't think it likes fire.
I don't think it does either. But it can't touch water because its circuits started breaking. I had to spray back to my chest to grab some fur from my fox.
One of the 5 do not like heat. They are afraid of it.
One of the 5?
Did it just speak?
Yeah, it's been speaking and everything, and it's kind of broken, and you can slightly hear like machine noises coming out of it.
Cryptic, are you able to introduce yourself?
I'm back.
I am known as Kagayaki, or in files, Experiment 089. Date back to 1960s. All other files are corrupted and unreadable. System
Is there any way to get them back? Do you know of any way that you might be able to get them back?
They only have info of themselves from the books in the laboratory. Some of them were gone and ripped apart. That's pretty much all that we know about ourselves is our own case files.
Some of them to me.
I mean...
so your guys' case files were in the lab as well, meaning Riyo and Dark have them.
I couldn't find them.
Other code name, the fractured antithesis to the 5 that possess the suit.
I'm never gonna trust you again if this continues.
There's
5?
There's 5 different people in there?
5 small souls. One does not like the flame.
One doesn't like the flame. Well, we gotta find a way to kill anyone.
Guys, this Candy Cadet story is getting old.
Hey,
Guys, clearly something happened.
you have any leather up there on your island? Maybe we make a tunic.
I might have some leather.
Maybe we make a tunic to help dry it, and dry everything, dry the robot off.
Okay, well first, I found this letter, and it looks like it was from whatever scientist was there. Who...
Hey, what if What if we don't read it?
What if you shut the hell up, Riyo? You have been nothing but unhelpful this entire time.
Yes, I like everything.
Ender, read it.
Okay, to whom may ever find this, and I hope to God it's you, and the ink is smudged, so I can't read the name, or whoever they hope finds it. The experiments escaped. I don't know how it happened. The systems went down for a split second, and all hell broke loose. The Nephilim... Alright, I kind of forgot that the other Nephilim of ours isn't here today, so this book doesn't make a whole bunch of sense, but it's okay. The Nephilim got out first, then the child, before any test could be done on her. Thank God I managed to power down the robotic one, and I pray that it's destroyed instead of rebooted. I ran to the panic room as fast as I could. I don't know what's going on outside this room. And then it just ends with no, and please help me, and the next few pages, they're torn and covered in dry blood.
Well, maybe we can fix the robot. You know, I've been around the labs and all that. I'm sure I can find some sort of file.
Okay, you are extremely suspicious.
I mean,
do you want me to fix the robot or not?
As the sleeper agent.
The thing is...
I'm not a sleeper agent.
The thing is...
You lured us all here. What's your plan after that, TJ? What's your plan after you get all the experiments here?
Dark, I don't have a plan.
Well, evidently you do, since you were the...
I do not.
You're the one luring us into her hands, apparently.
Hands. That's the question. Whose hands am I luring you into, huh?
Clearly.
I clearly, from my reaction, had no clue that I was doing this.
Because you're a sleeper agent. You ever heard what a sleeper agent is?
Experiment 244, name Harley, creature, whatever that's like. Gender female, age 12, origin, overworld, object class, Keter. You guys know what Keter means?
I assume...
Keter means so dangerous you don't touch it, by the way.
Usually abbreviated with world ending.
Day 5, experiment 244 was brought in just a couple days ago. She was found in an orphanage after some attempts to locate her. The experiment had killed both her parents due to her quote-unquote condition. And the orphanage was more than happy to hand her over. Her experimentation started promptly, and at the moment she is already proven difficult, having 4 people and killing 2. Although attempts to control her again have begun. Day 13. Experiment 244 is rather odd. Through several tests we've discovered that while in the light / exposed to sunlight, she appears like a normal child. Although in the darkness she becomes irritable, uncomfortable, and seems to have a short fuse and lack of emotional regulation and understanding. And when under the moonlight, murderous. Guards in charge of her have been better equipped with more appropriate weapons. She has been calmed and better contained. Her attacks have been controlled and do minimal damage. Day 84. Experiment 244 is a perfect subject. How can I not think of that to start? The experiments we've done on her are starting to shift. Instead of figuring out what the source of her power is, she instead is going to begin to be developed into a super weapon, a last resort breathing nuke, whose power will rain heavy on our enemies. She will protect this country if any threat comes too close. I'll turn her into the perfect weapon, the perfect tool of destruction to keep us safe. Day 246. Experiment 244 is on her way. It's handled the experiments effectively. The experiment seemingly increasing its power, resistance, and strength. It's becoming a killing machine. Experiments to sever its original memories have begun, and some have already proven successful. There's currently talk about potentially altering her resting form's physical appearance too, so she can successfully become a brainless weapon. Experiment 692. Hold on. 244's experimentation has been slowed down briefly. Most of her memories from before she was a part of the lab were successfully removed. And now when exposed to moonlight, she becomes a monster. Yet is seemingly still conscious of the idea of right and wrong. She shows remorse and mourns after an attack, as well as feeling a need to isolate to prevent one. Although still young, her regulation skills have grown efficiently. For now, we will keep her mind intact for a future test, which will require her to have critical thinking skills on her own. Although that test will not be coming for another 1 to 3 years. So until then, minor experiments will be done to test reactions and enhance obedience. Day 1264, experiment 244 has been growing at a faster rate, enhancing her self-awareness and abilities. Due to this, minor improvements have been made to her containment. She now has overly bright fluorescent lights, powered by a separate generator which will stay on 24/7, protected by a barrier she cannot destroy. These lights will not only keep the monster at bay, but will also cause a headache to weaken her. Other strategies include a constant ringing being played at 7,000 Hz to create an inability to think straight and create a bigger headache. Other than our change, experiment 244 has no more noticeable updates. Despite being a super weapon, her powers are being kept at bay while her containment is perfectly altered to keep her there. This perfect weapon will be the key to making sure this world is safe for him, especially through the new development that will enable us to completely control her. The end.
And that's it? That's all the books?
I guess that's mine as well. Experiment 0516, all that great stuff, whatever. It's not important.
Right.
Can I see those read through experiment notes for what's the word?
Documentation?
Documentation purposes.
Here, you can have that one as well. Wow, this has been fun, guys, but I really need to get out of here. Great.
Why are you reading yours, Riyo?
Why are you worried about it?
Okay, then give us the books, so we can read them.
Do y'all have mine?
No.
I don't think the robot knows how to lie, Riyo.
Also,
Why is the robot using slang?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't think the robot is a robot.
The robot isn't a robot. The robot's a human soul trapped inside of one. I thought that was obvious and clear. It's fine.
That was abundantly clear.
Oh, have you read his case file yet?
Yeah, have you?
They literally said that they were 5 children in a trench
Yeah,
coat.
but Riyo wasn't over here for that.
No,
But she was.
Okay.
They didn't have a case file. Why are you worried about it?
So there wasn't a case file for the robot or the child.
No.
Well, the child didn't get any.
For that matter.
The child
Was there
didn't.
one for you?
The child didn't get any experiments done on them, so I don't think the child was around long enough.
I'm willing to withhold the information.
I should really go away from here.
Alright. You're free to go.
Well, until next time. Ender, can I have a word?
Right, okay.